Hey, this is Jenna Gunn, and I often get asked the question about which books they should read first or what the preferred reading order for my books is. And I want to just explain that all the books that I write are standalone books, so you can read any of them in any order. But if you're truly interested in diving in at the beginning of my writing, then I'll help you find those books now. And then I'll go through each of my series quickly to talk about those so that you have an idea of the flow between the series. So we're going to jump in with my first series that I published, which is called the Archer Brothers series. And also I want to explain to you that you're going to notice here I do a lot of cover experimentation, and this is because cover trends change very quickly and affects your ability to get in front of readers with Amazon. So I'm often testing covers, and I test those through advertisements and also to see how the Amazon algorithm for delivering my books to potential readers responds to those covers. So sometimes you'll notice that the series covers may not all match, and I may be in the process of resetting all those covers or changing and updating all those covers. So this is the Archer Brothers series, and this takes place in a Southern California town. It's a fictional town called Lynn's Cove, which is named after someone near and dear to my heart. So I wanted to uh, create this great little community that was very unique and individual to this particular group of brothers that live there. So the Archer Brothers series starts with Boss Rules, which is the first book, and this is a one night stand, workplace, high tension, forced proximity romance with a surprise pregnancy. So I won't go into any more details than that. I'll let you read the book description and dive in. But this series is made up of five brothers. So you'll get to meet the entire family, and you spend a lot of time getting to know the dynamics of the community and how that family integrates into that. This particular beach town where they are is it's a haven for beachgoers, and the Archer Brothers family, they're the premier ocean rescue family there. And they have this long legacy of protecting people on the beaches as lifeguards and boatmen, I think that's right. And they rescue people who are in danger. So that's what the series is based around. That's Boss Rules is the first. Forever Rules is the second, which is a fake marriage, which also involves lifeguard, rescue, etc. But it's more of a friends to lovers situation with the fake marriage. Broken Rules is about a neighbor. This is the third brother out of the five brother series, and there's angsty tension. He's got a lot of family tension with his brothers, and this neighbor is the person who he falls in love with. But it's not without problems. So, as you know, there's always challenges in romance books that they overcome together. Then we have Do Over Rules, and Do Over Rules is a um, it's a second chance. I had to think for a second. Sorry. Do Over Rules is a second chance after a divorce that came from a huge misunderstanding. And I won't go into any more details than that, but they very much still in love with each other. And there were outside factors that caused that to happen that they could not overcome at the time. But I think you'll love this, and the happy ever after is really beautiful. So that's brother number four, and then brother number five. The last brother to fall is a friends to lovers, and that is an off limits friends to lovers forced proximity romance with rescue in it as well. And again, these are the lifeguard brothers. So that's really fun. If you prefer to buy a box set, you can grab them as a box set. Part of the books are in volume one, and the other half of the books are in volume two. So that's an opportunity for you to get them as box sets if you prefer to buy them and have them on your Kindle that way. Okay, so that's where I would start if I were you. And or you can jump around, or you can read particular ones that are your favorite tropes, which is a lot of readers like to do. So then after that, we move on to the Archer Brothers series. And I want to tell you that, I'm sorry, from the Archer Brothers series to the Eden Mountain Firefighter series. One of the guys who appears as a side character, a fairly prominent side character in the Archer Brothers series, is one of the brothers in the Eden Mountain Firefighter series. He's not the first, but he's in all the books. So here I'll quickly show you that I'm testing new covers. So I'm testing the firefighter cover again right now, which For a while, firefighter books had kind of moved away from the firefighter look, but I'm having fun testing these covers, and I love being able to do my own cover designs because it allows me a lot of freedom when it comes to that other authors might not have. But we'll start here with Saving Sophia. Again, there are five brothers in this series, the Strong brothers. We start off with Liam, who is a doctor who's returning to his hometown, will be a firefighter there, is starting his own medical clinic. And this is a workplace, angsty, off limits, slight age gap, but there's a hidden secret in this book. If you like secrets and like angst associated with that, then you'll love this book. So that's book one. Book two is Saving Sky. This is a one night stand to forced proximity mystery. There's a lot of cool plot twists and layers to that book. Saving Summer. I haven't posted the new cover yet, but it'll be getting a cover to match the other firefighter covers. Saving Summer is a second chance. This is the brother who was featured in the Eden Mountain. I'm sorry, in the Archer Brothers series. So this is where he'll finally get his story. And then Saving Savannah might be my favorite. I don't know out of this series. It's really hard to say, but I had a great time writing Saving Savannah. I love writing all these books, but something about Caleb, he really did it for me. He is the fire chief in town, and he falls for his neighbor, which is pretty crazy story because there are lots of secrets in that story. Those are the five primary books, and then this is a related book. This is Saving Valentine's Day, which is so fun. This is the parents' story for the guys who are in the Eden Mountain Firefighters book. This is written in the 70s, so it's retro. It was super fun to write a retro book. I had a blast with it. Again, it's a firefighter book, and I just had so much fun making this cover because it's just, it's fun to get to play with Valentine's Day themes. But anyway, I have taken my firefighter and given him lots of pink and red and fun colors on this cover and had a really fun time making this font. So I just thought I would share with that. But Nolene and Martin are the parents of the sons in the in the Eden Mountain Firefighters series. So if you want to read the Strong's story, this is the origin story. You could start here, or you could start with book one, which was the Saving Sophia book, and jump in there. Okay, now you'll notice here there are four brothers portrayed in this series. Liam, Larson, Carter, Caleb. Wow, really testing my memory there. Okay, so where's the fifth brother? The fifth brother is in the Agile Security series. He is the brother that is featured in the Lethal Threat book. And this is where he is joining the Agile Security and Rescue team. And things happen very quickly in this book where he is called to action to take care of his former girlfriend. And it's full of plot twists, very adrenaline based. Also has these moments of really angsty emotional tension between them. She has amnesia. As you can imagine, that complicates things. And then we move on to Deadly Rescue, which is another teammate. You will be introduced to him and her in the first book. So then it flows into the second book. This one takes place in a foreign country in a volatile environment. Lots of exciting things happen in this book. Off Limits Protector, again, another member of the Agile Security and Rescue team. He witnesses something along with a woman. It forces them into close proximity, and things just explode from there. Then you have Forbidden Night. This is angsty workplace, kind of bodyguard set in a tropical destination. It's He's a former SAS soldier, so if you like British humor, British guys, this is where to dive in as well. Clash Landing. This is exciting. They've been looking for their teammate's sister for 14 months, looking for Wolf's sister, and this is Wolf Black, looking for his sister. So in this book, Mako, one of the Agile security team members, finds Wolf's sister, and let's just say sparks fly. We'll call it enemies to lovers. Very explosive, lots of exciting action in this one, set in tropical country as well. So if you're looking for an escape from winter weather, then that's probably a great read for you. And then Lost and Found, you will, when you read this, you're going to recognize one of the characters from another book. So I'm not going to tell you about that. But Lost and Found is the second chance. It's also got a lot of tension and mystery in it. If you like that, then this is a perfect book for you. This book is one of my all-time bestsellers. I think that people really love the second chance aspect of this book. Guarding Secrets. Marshall, the owner, one of the CEOs, I should say, he has a silent partner, but the owner of Agile Security and Rescue finally gets his book here. And this was super fun to write. He did not want to fall for anyone, but a client shows up and makes it impossible for him to resist. And then we have Dangerous Secrets. This book. People love this book. Readers love this book. This is the TikTok favorite by far. He discovers that she's in an abusive situation and whisks her away into a fake dating situation. And I'll just let you read to find out the rest. But there is so much depth to the complex story of this book and all the things that they go through to happy ever after. Lethal Secrets, similar situation. Eli finds the woman he is looking for is not where he thinks she is. He's hunting for a client, trying to find them. He finds another woman instead, immediately becomes her protector. Really good, suspenseful, lots of action. Then we roll into Dangerous Ties, which is it's a enemies, or maybe I should say frenemies to lovers book. And this is another hugely favorite book and TikTok favorite. The way that he shows up for her is shocking and really like gets the heart going. So I'll just leave it at that. And then also, this is not right. Number 11 is not right. This is the actual paper book to book number 2, but Amazon has it classified wrong. And then this is an adjacent book to it. It's a Christmas book that was a Christmas party for the Agile Security and Team. And then also, I don't know why the other one's not showing up here, but Stuck Together with a Seal for Christmas is Stuck with the Seal for Christmas is another book that's related to this series, and it features a couple of the characters that you'll recognize. Falling Madly in Love. So that's the Agile Security and Rescue series. And then we're going to go quickly back over here and let me find the Team Falcon. So after Agile Security and Rescue, you will find the second team that is splitting off from the first team to work because Agile has grown so much that they now have two massive teams operating. This is where they are hunting for a missing client's daughter. So all 5 books of this series are built around that storyline. They can still be read alone, but the team is they are out in an international location and then back in the United States as part of this journey to find her and to resolve the case around the missing woman. And during their time on the hunt, they run into complications, let's just say, in the name of women who stop them in their tracks. So this is a series full of suspense and mystery and touch her and die vibes and very much protective heroes who fall hard for the women that they encounter during their hunt. And this is a hugely popular series. Readers love diving in here and binging through all of these books, just like they do the Agile Security books. But Covert Mission, Stealth Mission, Dangerous Mission, Secret Mission, and Rogue Mission, you could say that this is a complete series, although, as you guys know, I like to introduce characters in this series who are going to be introduced in new books that are coming up. So this is a little bit of a teaser here, but Riker's mission is going to be the beginning of the next phase of the rescue world, you might say. And that's on pre-order now, so you can grab it if you're interested. It depends on when you watch this video. It might already be out. But I'll pop over here and mention Rogue Bodyguard. Rogue Bodyguard is a standalone for now. I participated in a large series with a group of other authors, 17 books total. And Rogue Bodyguard features, again, protective hero, brother's best friend, off limits, forced proximity, all the tropes that you guys seem to love from my other books. It was really fun writing Diesel. Diesel is his name. He's quite the strong character. I think that you'll really like it if you like my other books. But right now it's a standalone, although there are characters in there that are really calling for their own story, and they keep popping up in my mind and asking for their story to be written. So I think you'll probably see this turn into a series as well. So that's an overview of my catalog, which is really actually quite big. I think I've had 38 books total published over the years now, uh, gotten quite a few there, but you can find them on my Amazon page. You can also find them on my website. Oh, I should talk about this too. So during this summer, I released a series of shorts under my pen name Lori Laker. And that's a bit of a story because Jenna Gunn, the word gun sometimes gets flagged by safety filters. So I have a backup pen name just in case things get to the point where I'm invisible on Amazon and other advertising platforms because I can't use that word. So Lori Laker is my backup pen name, but it's also where I've put my short reads. So there are three short reads books there. These are over the top. They are fast and furious, and it's all about protector mode. Go, 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 protector mode. And they are super spicy and a quick read, like something you could read in an evening. Each book ties together. They're not, you can read them as a standalone. They are not connected so tightly that you couldn't read them out of order. So feel free to read them in whatever way that you want. And then I have another standalone too, Stella's Christmas Rescue. You'll find a few standalones here and there. And this is a standalone that's so good. I don't want you to miss this one. Guarded is incredible. It's got mafia undertones, but it is not mafia. He's a bodyguard. He's rescuing her from a terrible situation in her household, and he sacrifices his freedom for hers. It is angsty to the max and involves a long period of time over a 7 year time frame, which it reads very fast, but you'll jump ahead from the initial encounters they have to 7 years later. So if you like that kind of tension, then grab Guarded. It is really good. And then I have a menage romance, which is called Rocked. You'll also see Hero. This is a standalone protector romance as well, set in the Outer Banks. And then you might also notice that I have international translations going on. And that's about it for here. I do also have some audiobooks. So Tantor Media licensed 14 of my books to turn them into audiobooks. And here's my Menage. This is Bodyguard, Rockstar. If you're interested in something spicy and something different, then this is the book for you. Readers love it. The readers on TikTok absolutely love it too. So it really helps if you follow me on Amazon. Hopefully they'll deliver you my content. You can also join my newsletter at jennagunn.com. You can see a list of my books there. You can also see my new releases there. It's a good way to stay in touch, hopping over to visit on the website or following my newsletter. Anyway, thanks for taking time today to listen. I really appreciate it. And I hope you have a great day and get to read something spicy.